It's a decision that would save lives. 17-year-old Katie Caples was driving home on April 18th, 1998 from a March of Dimes walk, so she was helping other people. It was here in Jacksonville when she was struck on the driver's side of her SUV and she lost her life. She provided the gift of life to 5 recipients and enhanced the lives of dozens more because of her decision to be an organ donor. Katie Caples Foundation was formed in 1998, shortly after her death, and is committed to increasing the number of registered organ donors. And tomorrow is the 15th annual Katie Ride for Life. And joining me this morning is Amy Reese from the Katie Caples Foundation and Leslie Workman, who is a living kidney donor. Welcome to both of you. Good to have you back here on the show.
Thank you, Bruce.
I can't believe, Amy, that it's been a year since we were last talking about the ride. So we'll get to the specifics about the ride and how people can take part in a second. But, you know, it always astonishes me, and I think, you know, I've been talking about the ride for the past 15 years, that in her young life, Katie touched more people than most people do in a lifetime. And even in death, she continues to touch so many lives.
That's correct. With her organ donation, and she made that decision. So on the worst day of her parents' life, they didn't have to wrestle with, should we do donation, should we not? She had indicated on her driver's license. So with organs, she saved 5 lives. Her heart went to a 17-year-old in upstate New York. With tissue, 33 lives. And the gift of sight to 2 individuals.
That's amazing. Now, Leslie, you are a living kidney donor.
Yes.
What brought you to that decision?
It actually started back in my teenage years when I first became aware of organ transplant, and I was just amazed at the concept of living kidney donation. And I purposed at that time that if I ever had the opportunity that I would want to do that.
Mm-hmm. And how did the opportunity arise?
Well, it was a long wait for me, but I relocated to the Jacksonville area. Later came to find out that my recipient relocated to the Jacksonville area. I met her at a ladies' Bible study, and I heard her story of living with kidney disease and on dialysis. But at that time, she wasn't pursuing a transplant. It was 5 more years before she made that decision. And when I learned that she was, had gotten on the waiting list for a kidney and also looking for a living kidney donor, I felt like that was my opportunity.
And after you made the donation, you know, how did you feel? Your mindset?
The whole process was so amazing. And now that it's been almost 16 years, I have the opportunity to reflect back. And it's so humbling to see the impact that her extended life has had on her family and friends.
And Amy, let's face it, there are some people out there who have misconceptions and misperceptions about being an organ donor, and they're afraid to, and you can sign up, you know, when you renew your driver's license. Right. And some of the things, they're just plain wrong.
They are plain wrong. Probably the most frequent we hear is, if I'm an organ donor, they're not going to work as hard to save my life. That is not true. They are going to take care of you. Signing up to be an organ, tissue, and eye donor does not impact the care you will receive. So sign up. If it's on your heart, sign up to be an organ donor. And you can literally do that right now from home at donatelifeflorida.org.
And I've got to tell you, you know, if you go on any of the social media sites, one of the most heartwarming things I saw was when a dad who lost his child went and met the heart transplant recipient and heard his daughter's beating heart in the recipient's body. It sent chills up my spine. You can save a life, and you can also support organ donation by taking part in the ride. Tomorrow is the 15th annual Katie Ride. It's 2500 Atlantic Avenue in Fernandina Beach. The weather's going to be great. If you'd like information, you can go to katiecaples.org. To register as an organ donor, you can go to donatelifeflorida.org. Or when you renew your driver's license, just do it right then and there. Destiny?